right.
This is how I feel every day talking to everyone. So, you know, I come here to get away from that, but it's fine.
It's fine.
Uh-oh.
No, it's okay. They was just telling us about it.
No,
okay.
what do we do?
So, I'm Kim.
And I'm Reve.
We're Twisted.
Grapevine.
And we're squatting now today, too. So, we're running behind. I know, right?
All right.
We're trying to get this all right. Maybe I should just lifted it higher.
Well, I'm about to get a glute workout, and I'm not looking for that.
I'm feeling in my calves at the moment.
My calves are fine. My
we wanted to make sure y'all could see the table.
Starting to cramp. It's fine.
So
we do it. Standing.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So Christmas in July. We're running late, but we're trying to hit it there. So we posted a thing in Facebook. We're gonna go about 6 days, I think, something like that.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if one of us gets back in time, sure.
We'll keep going.
Make it work.
We're gonna make it work.
Figure
So
it
6 days. Christmas in July. I know last year we did 12, and it about killed us. So. Yeah.
I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but one of those years, yes.
Yeah. And school's starting early
and it was
this
really
year.
Hard,
so anyways.
no.
So today, everything we do
is a kit.
Is a kit.
And you can buy. And we've made it flexible. I guess I will get down here. We've made it flexible so that you guys can, you can just buy just the kit, but we have add-ons as well. And we have all of these available in our store.
That's right. So right now it's in the Etsy store.
One-stop shop.
And then it will be added to the webpage as soon as that goes live.
Okay.
She's like, how are you squatting?
I'm like, I'm squatting and I'm starting to shake.
So today's live is going to be using this sign. So the kit comes with this right here. It is so super cute. It's all glittered. It's wonderful. We've got 2 different meshes. And they're beautiful. So we've got, the kit comes with this turquoise and the pink border stripe. And then this one, it's got metallic. It's got mint, blue, and pink metallic in it. It's so pretty. A little bit more price. I mean, it's a little bit pricier, but it is.
But it really makes
so cute. When show them the ribbons,
and then we did
and we got to surprise you with the ribbons.
So we've used these before in our store. So it was super cute. We
had the gingies and the glittered micro dots.
But both of these are brand new.
And so this one, show them out up close because that one's
absolutely had to have this one.
And this is brand new. Both of these are brand new.
Yeah.
So that one right there, it's like rainbow bright and it's all glittered. It is so wonderful. Yes, they can.
It's all sparkly.
So someone says they love the colors. I'm not even.
Isn't it amazing? I mean, and look, it absolutely matches so well with the sign. So when we saw it, we're like, we have to do this one. So we did. So
there's Connie. Woohoo!
Hello, Miss
She's
Connie.
enjoying nice weather. It's 100 something here.
I can't hear you.
So I know.
My ears are burned.
Right, I know. Something like that. So we're gonna do this, and then you want to show them the gingerbread.
Well, this is the kit. So you get the mesh.
2 rolls of mesh.
2 rolls, full rolls of mesh. 4 full rolls of the ribbon, and the sign. That is the kit.
Right.
But if you so choose, we have add-ons, and let me go get an add-on.
Yes. So
we had to have the add-on.
The wreath form is not included in the kit because these new ribbons are new expensive, unfortunately. So is the new mesh. All the new stuff is just, and they warned us that the prices were going up, and they delivered. So anyways, but it's just wonderful. These are so pretty.
We're gonna use.
Right. So y'all know how we love to pull extras. So
she's our first add-on.
Yep. So you can, and she is listed in the shop too. 5 pieces, and she's the gingerbread.
And we have all of these as well for your candy needs.
Right.
I just pulled everything that would work with this kit. So we especially love this little guy. And of course you got to do the gingerbread cookies.
Yep.
These are from Regency. And we love these are from Regency.
Yep.
Have to do these. I just feel like you have to do those. But,
right.
The rest of this, also cute. So who knows how much of this we will or won't use, but we always have more than we think that we're going to need. So this is what we got going.
Okay, so she comes with the thick wire that Reve loves, but that's okay. We can deal with that.
We will be cutting this out.
Are we?
Are you? Yeah, we're gonna cut this.
Are we gonna replace them with the?
Just chenille stems.
Okay,
yes. I'm just gonna get the burlap color chenille stems. Yeah. Now her little face is okay. We can make this work because it just isn't as heavy, so we can make her work. But,
do we want white ones since we're tying onto a white frame?
Oh, we could do white, or we could do either way. I don't.
Why did they put 3 on the back of her face?
I guess just so you get it where you want it. I don't know.
She must be a heavy.
She's not really. Of course, she's just fluffy. She's just stuffed. And she's adorable, and we absolutely love her. But you know me, we always have to have a little bit extra.
Connie says she does not know how you fly all the time.
I don't either.
My ears would be shot. I don't know how she does it.
You get used to it. It sucks. The first 2 years were not super fun. You get everything under the sun. You were so sick all the time. But now we both have, great immune systems.
Yeah.
We do.
We really do.
No kidding. Mm-hmm. Neither one of us really get sick very often. So yeah, I'm cutting this out. I cannot work with this. It's too heavy.
Yep.
We just don't, she's not that substantial.
No, she's not.
So I'm going to cut this off close to her. And the wire's in here, so you can't really bend her anyway. So there's kind of really no point. So, I mean,
there really isn't.
Sometimes they're posable, so you definitely have to keep it. But this is not one of those cases. That's not one of them.
No. Okay, I'm going to cut the mesh here real quick while you do that. So I'm going to show them. I left two ice pick.
I bet it's on your side.
It is. It's buried in the caddy. All right. Okay, so I'm going to jump over here real quick. Sure. So I just laid the 2 meshes on top of each other, and then I'm cutting these 19 inches. I need a new blade desperately again in my thing. All right.
You go through them pretty quickly.
I know.
You really do.
Well, because I cut fabric with them too, and that dulls it really fast. All right. So.
Okay, so what I did while she's doing that real quick, I'm going to interrupt real fast.
Go for it.
I'll show you this one. I just took, you just go to this top seam here. I'm just going to the middle and I'm just jabbing. It's an ice pick. And I just jabbed it through. And then I'm going to take my chenille stem. And the other one worked so much better. Okay, I don't like that one. It's all bent. And I'm just going to poke it through. See? Okay.
There you go.
Just poke it through like that. Tie it off.
Oh, I need to do this guy too.
Okay. I'm going to cut that down.
This one's actually kind of thick. I don't think I need to.
There we go.
All right. I don't think I need to put a piece of felt on it.
No. You could. Why couldn't you just staple into that?
That's why.
There you go. And I'm going to cut these guys down. These are her little hands. Also not posable. So I'm going to pull these down a little.
All right. So it's going to be loud. Hang on. Ah! Ah! You have to scream when you do it. It's required.
Okay.
Ah! Ah! Okay. And then, so I use 1/4-inch staples. They're not always easy to find. Sometimes it's easier just to go on Amazon and
buy a new one.
However, though, I did find some at the Home Depot last time.
Home Depot?
So, just 2 staples, 1/4-inch, boom, boom, boom. And then chenille stem, and then just put a little glue. And we're going to put that aside. Let it kind of go right there. All right, so we are doing ruffle cruffles on this guy here. So on... Girl. Yeah, I'm sorry. Get the sex of it right.
You gotta get that right.
All right, so for the cruffle, I press down about 1 inch, about a finger width right here, and I count to 3. Roll it. 1, 2, 3.
I don't count to 3. I just roll.
It's my math thing.
It's her math
thing.
She's going to do her math thing.
It's yeah.
Whatever.
And then flip it. We clamp it there. That's usually enough, but this was the end of the roll, so it's kind of curly. And then we're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3. And then you walk your fingers to the other. These little clippies we get at Dollar Tree. Love.
Love.
3. Are you going to keep 3 or are you going to just do 2?
I might just do 2.
I know, 3 seems...
I don't really feel like we need 3.
I don't
She's not heavy. Some of these things are heavy, but I don't really feel like we want 3. So I'll do 2.
You know, we've got that nutcracker big old head. We'll have to dig that one out of storage. She says, we got the legs on it too.
Yeah,
and we got the
storage
drum
right now when it's 100 billion degrees in the shade. I'm like, anything but that.
Okay, so we're going to do ruffle. I do mine with the curls up. She does them with the curls down. It doesn't matter. We both fold under 1/2 inch. And then I just kind of pull it toward me. She walks forward, so it doesn't matter. And then I pull that under, and then I clip it, flip it over. I know, that's why I grabbed them. Yeah. They're my pinking shears. Okay, I'm already getting hot without the fan on.
I know.
We had to turn the fan off because it's behind the camera.
And it just, we had it on one time and all you could hear was the fan. So, yeah. So we decided to do that again.
So I'm going to just keep going.
Okay. All right. So
you got to make
adorable,
the bow.
But we got to put a bow on her, you guys. Come on.
Because it could be a dude. And we don't.
Well, she's got these cute little pink cheeks, but yes, it could be.
It could be a dude.
It could be, but we're gonna make her.
Make sure there's no guessing.
No guessing. We're gonna definitely keep her. So what I did is I cut a piece of this because we absolutely love this ribbon. I cut a piece just a little over.
This was supposed to have been a ruffle. I'll get it. I got a bunch more I got to do. No, I think that was right. I got to start shoving them on the wreath forward, or else I don't know what it'll be. Okay, keep going. Sorry, I interrupted.
It's all good. I'm going to cut this in half because we're not going to need this whole thing. But what I did is to make her little bow, I cut a little over 13 inches. It's like 13.5 inches, I think. And by the way, we cut these 13 inches to put in the wreath. So
and dovetailed.
And dovetailed. So these have already been cut and dovetailed. So what I do to make her bow is I just fold these over in the middle, bring them together.
About 1 inch overlap.
Yeah, you want a little bit of an overlap. And then you find the middle.
Sorry.
Just do.
What's
happening over there?
It was getting stuck.
Gosh.
I was having a violent moment.
I think you were. You're being a violet.
I was being a violent wreather.
Gosh. Okay. And then I take
I hate it when you mash sticks.
Hate it. Just hate it. Hate it. Hate it. And I take my
especially the cheesecloth.
Oh, that was fun. We've been trying to decorate for Halloween. We've got one of our hutches. We've done more decorations and stuff, and goodness gracious, we hung the cheesecloth because we thought it would be really cool, and it is, but it's stuck to every single thing we own.
Yeah.
So it took.
Well, it was the top of a garland, and
that went way longer than I thought it would.
And the garland just kept eating. The mesh on the garland kept eating. That's why I was talking about the mesh eating everything.
Yeah, that was fun. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this off and back like this, maybe. Boy, oh boy, didn't cut. All right, so this is what you've got. You've got her cute little bow, but you know, you've got to add a little something to that because
you don't want to leave the pipe cleaner in the middle.
So I'm going to take just a little tiny piece of this. Whoops, not like those. I'm going to take a little piece of this material, and I'm going to put this in the middle. And I'm just gonna wrap this around like this, and that's gonna create. And I probably should
love the scallop. We did warn y'all that most of our kits have scalloped.
Yeah, we do have scallops coming.
We got lots of scallops.
Not like the seafood, but you know.
I'm allergic to scallops.
You are. That sucks for you. I like them. Okay, I'm gonna take some hot glue, put it down like this. Over it, try to center it as best you can. I'm trying to work upside down, but I don't do great like that. So I'm gonna take this and wrap it around. Drops of glue, keep your fingers out of there.
Right.
Okay, just like that. Oops.
Ooh, so cute.
Yes. All right, and you have made a bow. Hold it in place for just a second. There you go. I'm gonna fluff it up a little. I'm all about the fluffing. All right. There you go. And you've made her little bow. And now all you have to do, no, you're good. All you have to do to attach it is, this was a little bit difficult. So what I did is I kind of flattened out a little piece right there, kind of on top of her head, sort of in that little corner right there above her eye. And I'm just going to attach this just like that, kind of to that very edge. So like right here. So
you could sew it too.
You could, but I don't do that. So we don't go there.
Glue is her thread.
Yes. If we can't glue it, we don't do it. I can sew on a button if I absolutely have to. And you have to be patient with it for a second because you got to hold it in its little place. Anyway, that's what she looks like.
So cute.
Mm-hmm. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's so cute. All right, so while Reve was doing that, I was finishing doing, I had started some of the ruffles and the woodland cruffles before we began. And so,
of course, I got some on her head.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You're gonna have to take it off and move it.
Well,
down.
you know, yeah, I'll just do this. I think that's what I need to do anyway. Just add a little bit more glue and do that. There we go. All right, and I'll hold.
Okay, so going around, I always start on the bottom level doing this, and I'm just alternating. So the ruffles, the tucked under side goes under, and then I grab a pink ruffle, and you can put it this way, but it's a little bit more whimsical if you have the curls pointing up. So that's what we're doing today. And so I lift this one out of the way, and then I put it between my ties, and I twist once, and then you just kind of fluff them up. You kind of, you know, buff them up to each other like that, I guess you would say. So, and then the next one, we alternate the colors. So blue's on the bottom, so we're going to put pink on the bottom. So pink, and then grab a blue.
Just go back and forth.
Mm-hmm. All the way around the bottom, and then we'll repeat it on the top. I hope you guys are staying cool. It sure is hot here in Texas. They said, what, tomorrow? That there's an inkling of rain, and that the high will only be, what, 95, did you say?
Woo! I thought that's what, 98, 95 something,
Yeah.
Somebody said.
The radio stations were saying.
But they lie sometimes, so, you know, who knows.
Are
It's
they
like
just...
Hell's Kitchen up in here.
All right. So
This is nice and stiff.
I know, it's so pretty. This is such great mesh to work with.
Make sure you bring it all out because you want to see every inch of it. Pretty, pretty. Fluff. Gotta fluff.
All right, last one on the bottom.
So cute.
The last one to squeeze between the two sides is always fun.
Mm-hmm. Especially when they're a little bit stiff.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Do that.
Fluff, fluff, fluff. There we go. Right. There's one right there.
This is nice mesh.
I know, it's super nice.
It's really cute.
All right, and now to start on the top, just pick one to go, and here we go. I've got two that I've got to finish because I lost track of what I was doing.
Well, okay.
Rolling. So, anyways, I don't know which ones I have to fill up at the end. So we'll see. Oh my gosh!
It's a surprise.
It will be a surprise.
It's just a surprise.
It's always a surprise. So we're here. Boom. Boom.
Oh, you know what?
What?
I hate to say this, but I'm kind of thinking about putting one of those candies in there.
You know, that's funny you should say that because I was sitting there thinking when you were putting that on there, I was like going, you know, a button or something would be really cute right there. And then I went, wow, that candy.
It's really cute, but I'm probably going to put a piece of candy there because, hello, she is a gingerbread. I really like that pink. Look how cute that is.
It's really cute.
We might have to do the candy
Yeah.
instead.
That's all right.
You can see that. Okay. Well, I like it with either way. It's fine.
Connie says it's raining where she is.
Oh my gosh, I forgot what
so
that's like.
jealous. Yeah, these are ruffles and cruffles, Connie. We're just alternating.
Ruffling and cruffling.
Yep.
It's what we do. Trying really hard not to get that glue in.
All right, blue. It's like, I don't know. We'll see.
Our Christmas music stopped.
It did stop.
Let's see, what else can we do? Maybe we just do it again. Here we go. We just need like something on a loop.
Yep.
Even it's just like little bells like that. It's hard to find that royalty free.
I know. All right, I have 2 ruffles left, so my last cut needs to be 2 cruffle.
Working on those last 2 ruffles.
There you go.
You know,
Cruffling.
What am I cruffling?
Oops. You know, and a lot of people do these all different ways. Some people do them, you know, on their chest.
If I had one.
I know, I'm kind of jealous. Mine does not support that.
Yeah. I do in my mind. That's about as far as it goes.
All right. I need yours first. Whoop, whoop. That was a grab.
Okay. But wait.
All right. Last one. Here we go.
See, it all worked out. I'm always amazed how fast you do that.
Oh, I thought I took forever today.
No, I'm always surprised at how fast that always goes.
Well, we did have a bunch of them pre-made.
You kind of did.
Okay, so there it is. Look how cute and look how thick. That is so thick. That's that new mesh. It's just so
It's really pretty. Okay, so we were talking about, before we started this project, you know how a lot of times we put the sign in the middle or kind of close to the middle. I think I'm going to make a really big bow, and her bow is going to be her little outfit.
Her middle.
Her little middle is going to be a bow. And then we'll just put her little body parts all over. That sounds bad. We'll put her little body parts all around that.
Okay.
But so I'm going to get started, and I'm going to make this really big. I'm glad Cheryl's not here because I would be getting crap for this right now.
Oh, for this size of bow? Yeah, she would give you all sorts of grief.
Well, you know, every bow you make is big.
So, like she said, these were 13 inches, and so dovetailed the ends. You fold it in half this way and cut. Lay them on top of each other. If you want to fold back and find your middle and then pinch it, you can. I just kind of eyeball it and pinch it and go, because when you put it in the tie, sometimes the tie will make it uneven, so you know you're going to adjust it anyway. And then I roll it down just like my finger goes, like that. So how big?
So I've got right now a 13-inch tail, and I'm probably going to make 12-inch loops or 6-inch loops. Yeah, this is kind of loud.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Cool. Yeah, it's a 6-inch loop. Let's see. Is that going to be big enough? It might need to be a little bit bigger. I might make 14.
And so this particular ribbon's not in the kit.
No, this is just extra ribbon that we had in the store. So yeah, I'm going to make 7-inch loops.
You don't have to do this.
No.
You could just, you know, add the 2.5 inch in your kit twice.
Which is what I would do.
Because you're getting the whole bolt of ribbon.
Yeah.
So you've got it. However.
Flexibility.
Yeah, that rainbow ribbon. Oh, that was expensive ribbon.
Yeah, it was.
And we debated and we were like, do we buy it? Do we buy it?
But it was brand new.
And it's
and
like.
We all like new.
I mean, we were like going, this is going to make the kit. So.
Yeah, it really did. We tried it with other things and we just couldn't not get it. So we kept going back to it. So here we are. So I'm just when I'm done.
So this is, I was going to show you, this is kind of what. No, Connie, we didn't send it. We were late starting. So that was on our list to do. And then I didn't know whether you wanted me to wait till tomorrow to send it when we get the new stuff. And that one with the Grinch ribbons.
Grinch.
So.
Are we doing the Christmas monsters everybody keeps calling
Yeah,
them?
the green monsters.
The green monsters.
So, yeah. Oh, I like that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, gingham, hello.
Yeah.
And it's a sparkle gingham.
Yep. And like I said, we already had these in the store. So if you guys, you know, it's just a bunch of like bright pastels basically. If you guys have it, throw them in there.
Yep.
We
didn't pack our a lot of our pastels up because of the candies.
We knew
we'd use them for Candy Christmas. Because there's candy nutcrackers, there's candy,
everything.
I mean, just the sweets in general.
Everything, honestly. Oops.
And you know, basically, if y'all were selling multiples, you could buy just one kit, add on a sign, and then if you wanted to do them with the gingies, just get 2 gingies. And you could probably get 2 full kits out of it.
Yeah.
Or get 2 full wreaths, I mean, you know what I mean.
Projects.
Projects, yes. Connie, I'm not doing a Grinch in a kit, but you know, we can always make you one. I did get a Grinch sign the other day. It was You're a Mean One. But then there's that one out there that's real cute, the Stink, Stank, Stunk one.
Yeah, they had that one last year too.
And then I made one last year that was, that said Merry Grinchmas. I like that one.
She doesn't like mean signs for Christmas.
Nope.
So she doesn't really love the You're a Mean One. She thinks that it's Christmas and that everybody should just be nice.
But You're a Mean One. I mean, it's classic Grinch. So, you know.
That's the song.
Mm-hmm. So, sometimes you have to go with it.
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes you don't.
Yeah, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It's true.
Mouse. No, Almond Joy's got nuts. Mouse.
Sometimes you want nuts, sometimes you don't. I don't know exactly how that goes.
I know. I never liked that. When I was a kid, I didn't like coconut. And it went until the Girl Scout cookies that they were called Samoas back then that had I don't know what they're called now, but they had the coconut in them that, you know, they were my favorite. And anyways, and so I embraced the coconut.
Well,
but
your taste changes.
I know. And when I was a kid, I didn't like nuts.
It's not your thing.
You know, so like a payday, gross. Now I love those. The hell is sugar.
No, we like anything with sugar. We're older now.
And you can't have it now.
Well, you're not supposed to. Doesn't mean you don't.
Right.
You're not supposed to. It'd be better if we didn't, but yeah. You know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I'm just going to keep adding my
Look at those. Oh my gosh. Yeah, where Cheryl should be giving you grief
so
on
much,
this bow.
So much. But it's got to be big because these are her clothes.
These are her clothes. The
she
ribbon
can't
clothes.
be a naked Gingy. Come on. Cheryl, you would walk around naked, would you?
She might.
I don't know if she might.
She's got misters now.
No, she does. The mister might like it too. Sure. We're just not going to let that go, are we?
Nope.
Nope. Nope, we are not, Cheryl.
Hope she watches.
What you started. Yeah, she's going to watch the replay. She's like, okay. Some things are just worth repeating.
Yep, right.
That would be one of them.
All right, 2 more for the bottom. Right?
Not quite there yet.
Oh, girl, that rainbow ribbon is so beautiful.
It's really thick, y'all. It reminds me of working with a Ferris silk or D. Stevens. There's a lot to it. There's definitely a lot of body to this guy, which is a good thing. You want to be able to see it. It holds its shape really well. How cute this is.
So she's doing a layered bow, just going back and forth, holding it loosely in her left hand, and just tail, loop, loop, tail. And then add some next.
Pretty much what I do.
Mm-hmm. Can be duplicated on like an easy bow maker.
Absolutely.
If you don't enjoy holding it, or if you have trouble holding it. Sometimes I just like to pause and see what I'm creating and not have to hold it the whole time. Sometimes you just have to kind of look down at it and analyze it. All right, so I'm looking to see where I'm going to leave it open for
the sign.
The sign, yeah, because the bow's
in the middle.
All right, so I looked to see where it's the same ribbon on top of the same. Oh, and I didn't explain. I put the rainbow one on the pink, and I put the ginger on the blue. So, because this had a pink background, I put it on the blue. So that's kind of what I did. But this right here, it's the same. Yeah, same on top of the same. So I'll put it right here for the sign. But you know, this one may need ties on the whole thing because
3.
I don't know, or is this where? I wonder if it does need them all over it.
I love this white. It's like an iridescent, sparkly white. So,
should you get it?
Go. Yeah, I got it all right.
Gonna leave some blood. There's not red on this wreath.
Blood never goes on any wreath, so try not to do that. I'll help it. Not the right color red. As soon as I use it, I'm just kind of dropping it to the floor. I don't think I need that sheer. So I'm going to finish it off with this guy.
Imagine that.
It's so cute. Love, love.
All right, I'm going to add an extra one of these guys.
Yeah, you're having to rethink how you do this because normally
I know
I was spots for the sign, but today it's
or leave this spots for the bow, but the bow's going in the middle. So I'm like going, wait, hold on. Connie's like, I love that bow.
Thank you. She's got clothes, y'all. She likes clothes. She's a girl.
She is a girl.
She is a girl. All right, that's our bow. Look, I made it.
Oh my God.
It worked. Shoot.
That has its own freaking zip code.
I was nervous we might not make it. Okay.
Do we have any ribbon left?
Yeah, we do.
We do?
You have plenty. You can make another one. Either that or, you know, homecoming.
Right. A Texas homecoming mom.
Yeah,
there you go.
There you go.
All right. That's about the size of them there in South Lake.
Woo!
Cool.
They are rather large.
Okay, so we got Halloween ribbon
I'll never
there.
forget, Tom. What's the thing on her chest? I'm like, you silly. You know what that is. It's like, I don't know what that is. It's our homecoming one. A what? I guess it's not an Oklahoma thing. I thought it was a Southern thing.
I did too.
It's not.
Okay, so I'm thinking head up here like this.
Sure. So she sticks up a teeny. I think that's cute. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm thinking we're going to go through this tie. Oh, wow. Look how long that was twisted.
Oh my.
I know. I was like going, gosh, those are really short wires. And then I went, oh, they had twisted them. And I was like, she wasn't going down. All right, and then just tying it, twisting it to the frame.
She wasn't being nice.
I know this one was twisted up over here too. You've got to untwist it so you can get her flush
Twisted is what we do.
Well, twisted is kind of what we do, right? So we're going to go down here. And I'm
moving my loops around, in case you're wondering.
So we're just going to tie this to the frame. And I actually went on 2 tinsel ties. So
she's going to be in there.
And kind of spread your ribbons around. And, you know, we may go in and tighten her up a little bit more, but...
You know, you always have to go back and make some changes, but just to get it in and get her done.
All right.
In a timely manner. All right.
Okay.
So there she is. She sort of looks like a little frog to me. Okay, so I'm wondering where we should secure this guy. I'm going to need to add some extensions. So I'm going to take my pipe cleaners and just wrap them around.
You're going to cut it in half.
Probably. I'm going to get it on first. And then cut off the excess because you're not going to need all this, obviously. But these 2 little wires are not going to be long enough since we're putting it in the middle. So... go because it keeps hitting me in the face.
That's what I was going to say. Did you just want to like do one and cut it in half?
See? Well,
okay.
I already got both of them in there. That's true. You could have done it that way too. Okay. So we don't want to cover up her little face, but I'm going to put it to the side. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to like definitely secure everything to your...
Up under and right under her chin and tie it to that.
I could do that too. I think so. Get my arm up under there. Right. Okay, I don't want it to be too high. So I'm wrapping around the metal frame. Think. I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to do.
Does it feel metal?
Mm-hmm. It feels very metal.
It's just like, okay, are you trying to get it on the frame? What is the trying?
Yes. Just gonna get my fingers in there.
Gotcha.
Pull this ribbon down because we don't want to cover up her cute little face. Okay, I'm going to take the other pipe cleaner, which is longer, and I'm going to secure it to the bottom of the frame.
Oh, I thought you were tying them together.
They won't reach. Well, this one might. This one might. Oh, that one came undone.
Yeah, like I said, I thought you were just tying them both at the top together.
Oh, well, I wanted it to stay in place, so I'm doing this. I'm tying one at the top and one at the bottom, so it'll stay in place. But I'm going to make the longer one the one on top. It's a little further away.
I sit here just clipping clips.
Clip your clips.
We have lots of them.
We have a couple.
Dollar Tree. So I went into a Dollar Tree yesterday. I forgot to tell you this. The one down by...
Wasn't I with you?
Nope.
Oh.
I was all about it.
She frequents these things.
You were at the airport.
Aeropuerto.
So,
it's where I live.
it was the one down by Martin, Pleasant Ridge area. They a lot of times get, you know, the newer stuff quicker, but it's not I don't think it's a plus store, but I think it is maybe, but it's just smaller. Anyways, I'm in there and I look at the register and I'm like, wait, what? It was self-checkout at the Dollar Tree.
How lovely.
They had 2 registers set up for self-checkout. And it was going $1.25, $1.25, $1.25.
That's shocking because everything's $1.25 now.
except for if you're
the
at
$3
plus,
or the $5.
Yeah, the 3 or the 5, which we love that stuff too. So,
we do.
Anyways, that's the first time I've seen a self-checkout
That's
at a Dollar Tree.
interesting. I did not know that was a thing.
Yep. It's
know
coming.
All right.
All right.
So she is.
So far.
She is so far. Hopefully, I got this
Do
straight.
you want to show them?
And I will go back and
show them?
see this one.
Oh, she's going to squash it.
I know. It's all good. We're going to have to smush. We'll have to fix her. And I'll go back and hot glue too. But see, I just put one here and one down here. And there she is. And I know I smushed my bow, but that's okay. We can go back and refluff.
All right, so we got to put the sign on.
Yes. So let's do that. So I think a bow for clothes, I think it worked. Cheryl's going to kill me. It's fine. Where do we want to put this cute little sign?
Weren't we thinking like up in here? Or do we?
I was gonna say it might be kind of cute right there. I don't know. It's a big sign.
When we first were doing a kit, we were thinking of putting it
up here
or in the middle before we decided.
And you could definitely do it in the middle as well, but you know, we have to be a little different. Can we angle it like that?
Can you see the words?
I think so. Let's hang it up.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Let's hang it up because I can't see. Some things you have to do on the table and some things you just have to hang.
Alright, so here is make a hanger. Just twist a pipe cleaner around your hand. Ooh. So we're
Right there.
okay.
Just cute.
Okay, let me go. I'm gonna go lift up the camera real quick so you guys hang on. Hold your
poses.
Yep, hold your poses. So here we go.
Okay. I'm seeing this like in here.
Oops. Like moves on its own.
The camera.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna move it a little bit closer. Hang on, guys.
Wow. Take your Dramamine.
All right.
What about right like that? We can get it.
Okay, I thought she was going off to the left.
Oh.
I thought when I had her in there, she was off more to the left. That's why. Hold on. Yeah, I thought when she was in here, I thought it was more like that. And I was thinking the sign, like her face.
Okay.
I mean, just because her bow's over here to kind of.
We may have to redo her little, like more like this.
Do we need to move her over?
I don't know.
Let's move her over.
She's large. She needs to be center of attention. I do think she looks cute coming out of the bow though, just for something different. But you could do the sign, you don't have to do a big bow.
Or you could do a bow, just not. Let's see here. Does she need to go more over here to give her more room for this sign? And this kind of go more like this to give it more room. So it all fits.
So it all fits?
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thankfully, this is nice stiff mesh because you can make it do whatever you want it to do.
Right. This is kind of what I thought we had done initially.
Okay.
And then when it went up, it was like, oh, that's fine.
She's in the middle.
Yeah. She's on the side.
She migrated. She's big. She has attitude.
She is ours. Like,
now that works.
all right. All right.
Okay. You may have to
I
put this.
okay.
Okay. I think you knew that. I do. I think you did. Here, I'm gonna go over here.
So this one here on the left side of the sign, I'm putting around that tie,
To the frame.
the tinsel tie, yeah. And it's going to be a frame.
So it will stay.
You actually want at least one side anchored to a tie. I don't know if I can
I'm trying to get her bow out of the way.
Yeah, keep kicking it out.
The mesh is really thick, you guys. It's kind of stiff, so I think that's also why you have to work with it a little bit more. But you know what? That's nice.
It's a good problem to have.
It's a very good problem to have. I have all my mesh on the floor over here.
I like this sticking up just a little. So all the picks we're going to be using in this, we now have available
In the store. We're so excited.
I don't have them listed in Etsy yet,
but we will.
but we will.
I used one of these earlier. It was a snowflake, so I'm gonna use the one I already cut up. So. And you get 3 snowflakes on your pick. But like I said, I cut one earlier, but you get 3 of them. So I wanted you to see those. And you know, I love my snowflakes. So
Oh my gosh, if y'all didn't know that.
yeah, in case you didn't know, if you're new or living under a rock, either way. Yeah, I do. Love my snowflakes.
Oh man, I think I pulled it way too tight.
It's hard sometimes.
So.
Oh, that one side.
This side over
Yeah,
here.
Yeah. We maybe should have, who knew, attached it more like in the middle too. It's hard to say.
I know.
We make it work. If you have to go back and redo it, you know. you can
Oh,
do it.
yeah, like we've never had to do that.
We never have, but
Yes, we have.
it's been a long time. However you can make it
I always think it's an ab workout whenever I'm attaching stuff. I always hold my breath when I do it.
You make boxes and hold your breath as
I
well.
know,
Why do you
when I
do
do
that?
I don't know. It's not when I make the boxes, it's when I'm tying it into the box.
Okay.
That's when I do it.
I know for sure we're going to add these cute little Christmas cookies, these little gingerbread cookies, because hello, she is a gingerbread. These are from Regency. We just love them.
Okay, we got to put our arms and legs on too.
This is true. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right, we're tired now. We'll be back for part 3 next week. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Holy crud. No. Okay. I guess you do one side and I'll do another.
I mean, you could do like it coming this way like that, and then I can do this one to make it look like maybe she's holding this on.
That's cute. Sure.
They're kind of,
except those are
those
feet.
are the legs. I was
Except
saying
that
they're going, those are really
that's a
big.
great idea, except that, well, you know what though? You could. These could be her little feet.
Oh, no. Those are, I kept thinking those are like paws. They were really big.
It's like, sure, we can do that, but
They were really big.
she's working.
I'm really glad her feet,
She's working with her feet now.
her hands aren't that big.
Yeah, in life you just say use your head, but in this case maybe use your feet.
I don't know. That was funny. Oh my gosh. I was like, going, wait, hold on. These are really big. Are we really big?
She has really big hands for such a little gingerbread. Mm-hmm. So once again, we're attaching to the wreath frame.
Gosh.
As best you can.
Come in here. Oh my gosh.
I'm leaving mine a little bit longer. Like they're going to be a slightly bit dangly.
All right. Well, I'm trying to get this one to where it looks like she's holding the sign,
Or
maybe.
sign.
But she may look really unproportional if it's like down there holding the sign. I don't know. She may look weird. And it may have to be, a touch of glue there to it.
I think there's going to be touches of glue in lots of places.
I think you're right.
She doesn't wear Spanx. She just needs to take hot glue.
Okay, this is down again. This keeps falling down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reattach.
We'll probably have to just go back and reattach it in a different way. And you know what? I'm probably also going to cut some of these off and make them really long.
See, that looks so far.
She's a gingerbread. I guess it doesn't have to be, because we're going to eat her anyway. She's going to be eaten.
Well, where do you think this hand ought to go?
It's a terrific question.
I know. It's like the leg is kind of easy to figure out, but. I know. It's kind of weird.
We did think this through. We did, like, this side's going to be fine. Yeah.
That looks like, whoa.
What if you just bring it out under here?
Okay.
Oh, that's cute. And then, you know what? It'll hold up the sign.
There we go.
So.
There you go. Genius.
Once in a while, it works out. But not always. Attaching to the frame.
I am sweating.
I know, we're sweating. This is way easier said than done.
It's so much easier on the table.
It's so much easier on the table.
Oh my gosh.
We did it! Yay!
Woohoo! Victory!
We're gonna go take a nap now. More above.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going in between. Did you go between the two levels?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then you kind of want to bring the little ruffles and stuff around her so you can't see where you attached it. So she looks like she's wearing her wreath because she literally is.
Skirt.
She's literally wearing her wreath.
Mm-hmm. Her bow.
A little bow, yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay. Yes, you are.
I'm dripping.
She's like glistening.
Mm-hmm. I love how you call it glistening.
She's glistening.
She doesn't ever say sweating.
I'm not
she
sweating.
Says
We're ladies. We don't sweat. We glisten.
I sweat. Here it comes. One leg's longer.
Well, that's okay. You know what? In nature, that's how that works. If your right leg dominant, your right leg's actually a little bit bigger. So you know what? It's fine.
Is that the same thing with like your second toe, big? second toe being longer than your big?
Sure about all of that, but sure, we're going to go with it. Here we go. Yeah, I think that's cute.
Yeah, a few of those are just a little long. Oh, hey, Rhonda!
Rhonda!
Oh my gosh.
She's watching us going, okay,
I
y'all need to not do this.
We're like,
this is a hot mess express.
Woo, hot mess is right. I'm like,
We had to turn the air conditioning down for this.
We had to turn the fan off.
We had to turn the fan off.
Right.
So we're now literally dying.
Rhonda, I can remember one of my first gingerbreads I ever made. It was using one of your kits. It was so cute.
And now look how far we've regressed.
Oh
my God. She's like, okay, y'all a mess.
I know.
We know that. Okay.
You didn't put the candy for her bow?
Not yet. Okay. So, but we did like the little bow. We do like her little bow. So now you can start doing the fun stuff, which is for Kim, that means laying under the fan. So we have to put the cute little gingerbread in, or little cookies. Look how very glittered these are.
Whoa, look at all that glitter falling off.
Yes. Lots of glitter. So I'm just cutting these off.
Rhonda, are y'all all okay out in Waxahachie? The fires didn't get to y'all, did they? I hope not. That was scary yesterday. I haven't even looked this morning to see if they got them contained.
About it, gosh.
Yeah, and Granbury, Palo Pinto.
Very scary. Very scary. Woo, that just flew.
Rhonda's like, no, look at y'all. I'm so proud. Rhonda was a big mentor in all of that stuff.
She's awesome.
Yep.
We absolutely love her.
And that was so fun doing the 2-day deal. That was awesome. We had a lot of fun doing that. That was so fun. And now that I'm connected with all those other designers, I've been watching all their stuff come up. It's been a lot of fun.
Some of these kind of came off individually.
I saw that.
So you just, you know what? We're going to just
start
here and there. Yeah. These little guys came off.
Still keep sliding. I'm going to have to tie that one on.
I know. There's a few spots we're going to have to maybe go back and do. Hey, we could put a little cookie in her hand.
Oh, that might be cute.
I might have to hot glue that there.
Or you might want to put one of these in there.
I think that would even be better. Or maybe she just needs a little ice cream.
That's a lot.
If it were me, we know which one I'd pick.
Well, it's not chocolate,
It's
so
not chocolate,
it needs to be an Eskimo pie or something.
It needs to be a little like smackerling and something.
Right. Oh, that
Definitely
sounds so good right now, girl. I think we're gonna have to go to Brahms when we're done. I think today calls for Brahms Day. What do you think?
Yeah, because you're about to pass out from just trying to
make a wreath.
Make a wreath. Poor girl. I'm afraid we're gonna be in the emergency room.
Woo. I know. I've got my tea and water over here. I got my rehydrate.
She better be sipping.
I know.
Love these. Love this pick. Okay, I'm just gonna add these. Popping out here and there. We're probably gonna have to do that side, but
oh, those are so cute. We got these. These came straight, and then just curl them, you know, around your finger, and they come out really, really cute. This is technically probably like an Easter pick, but it had all the colors of that rainbow ribbon. I mean, like, look, you couldn't have gotten any better than that. Same way with all the sprinkles. So, anyways, it's super fun.
We like all the colors.
You know what?
And I'm gonna do this too because I want this to be up higher like this. So I can put this back a little.
Well, hot glue it in as well, but in Texas, because if you just hot glue,
have to do both.
It'll fall off.
Because it melts.
It melts. I'm melting.
You had to say those words, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I did.
You did. We
I
did.
did go there, didn't I? I'm sorry.
You use your outside voice. You're supposed to use your inside voice.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm never going to be a size 4.
I know,
it's fine.
me either.
It's fine. I love that. Okay. I see a couple of these just came off individually, so.
Yeah, well.
Nice. I know. See, it's better if you glue them in for sure, but until you figure out where you want them. Oh, these are adorable.
I know.
I also have to use these. We like to work in 3s. This guy's here, but I might put those 2 together. So
I was gonna say, yeah, here's a little spray too.
Put a cookie coming out of there. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have to use these somewhere.
Snowflake here and there.
Just here and there.
I love those snowflakes.
Same.
They're really sparkly.
They add a lot. Okay, and this one, I already told you guys I cut this, but you know what? I think I'm gonna just add it in there like that.
Ooh, I like that.
We're just gonna place it in there. Of course, we'll have to
was that kept by accident or?
No, I used it in that. We had kits that we had to pack today, earlier. So.
Oh, that's right. You used it on the snowman, the cardinal, the snowman. That's right.
Okay, so which one of these are we thinking? I'm kind of leaning towards the turquoise.
I am too.
Honestly, yes, I am. So here's what we're gonna do with turquoise, and you guys, all of these are in our shop. One of these, I think it's gonna be the turquoise one, or should I do the red one?
I liked actually the pink one.
The pink one better. Okay. Well, so there you go. We're gonna add the pink one to her little bow. I need to cut that better. That is cute. Okay. So I'm going to and then hold.
You get the sound effects too.
I know it doesn't work out right if you don't do pull the glue string off her eyeball.
Oh, she's super cute.
Don't get your finger in there too much, but look, you guys, you know, if you've got candy, I know eventually Hobby Lobby will sell some candies. You probably have something left over from last year. Use it.
Yep.
Use it, use it. I love these.
I do too. I love
where
the
you
curlies.
put them.
Okay. I love them. I think they're so
I love
sweet.
them. Okay. And then, let's see. I haven't used any of these. Do we need them?
I don't know if we need them. I think she's cute.
I think she might be done.
I think she is too.
I know I'm going to keep some of these in their spots, so I'm going to go ahead and hot glue a couple of these in here, like that. And then I had a couple of these little cookies that fell off their little thing, so I'm going to stick those in there too. Either that or eat them.
Da da da. I know. So tomorrow, we are. I forgot. Was tomorrow a traditional one?
I think tomorrow's traditional.
Tomorrow's traditional.
I'll try to go back and forth.
I don't remember what time I said on the Facebook
6?
page. Maybe
6.
I think. So it's actually. I'll give y'all some jello here. I'll go get it. It's
A preview while I'm
a
not putting some of these in. Some of these. Wow, she's huge on camera. Okay, this is gonna fill up your door, y'all, or wherever you decide to put her. She's big.
You know who's gonna love this one? Gina.
Oh gosh.
She's
yes.
gonna go nuts over
I
it.
didn't even think of that.
I didn't either. She is gonna love this. Okay, so tomorrow's project, we are doing traditional poinsettia, or I say poinsettia. In Texas, poinsettia. Yeah, so poinsettia. So anyways.
You say yellow, not yellow.
Anyways, and here's our pretty ribbons that go with it. And we've got green and red mesh. And then, like I said, we're going to put that with it. It'll be really pretty. So, and then we also have some greenery we'll probably throw on there as well.
Yeah, of course we shall.
Of course we will.
We have beautiful greenery also in our store. Look, I had to use this earlier today. This is from Regency. Isn't that pretty? And then we also have some
cedar,
like a cedar spray, and we'll show you that tomorrow too.
Yep.
So,
all right.
You know, these kits, you can go as big as you want.
Yep. So,
yes. So,
anyways,
I like where we got everything.
I do too.
I'm just gonna start
gluing
everything in.
Okie doke. All right. Well, hopefully you can join us again tomorrow, and we'll be posting these also to YouTube. So. Just let us know if there's anything extra you want to see, or if you have any, if you're interested in any of the products, and I need to post it in here and pin it as well, the link. And if you're, I'm trying to think what else, the pics and all that stuff as well. So I think that's it.
Yep, we will be back tomorrow. Sorry, I'm not talking to you. I apologize.
That's all right.
We'll be back tomorrow with more Christmas.
That's right.
Our 6 days of Christmas. Everything we are presenting this week is a kit.
That's right.
And we've got options on a lot of them, so you can, purchase as much of little as you want, or just get the kit. But you might want some of the add-ons too. And
that's right.
And we get it, So maybe you don't need a wreath frame, but if you do, we have them. So right. We're just presenting everything to you because we're extra. Because we're like that,
We do like.
We go big or we go home.
That's right.
Or we just go get ice cream. I don't know.
We're getting ice cream, definitely. All right.
I'm never going to be a size 0. It's fine.
It's okay. All right. So thanks for wreathing with us.
Thank you guys.
And we will see you hopefully again tomorrow.
Merry first day of Christmas.
That's right.
Come back, wreath with us. Good night, you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.